And now, on with the show.
Welcome to 4 Movies, where I will be discussing 4 movies that have something in common. What they have in common, I know, but to you, if you do, say it, because at the end of the video, I will say it, and if you don't say it before I say it, then nobody's going to believe that, you knew. So anyways, let's get started with the 4 movies. And if you watch the 2 other videos, there might be some similarities here. I won't lie, I'm a fan. So this movie, boom, The Sixth Day. This movie is about, in the future, they basically have genetic information about you. Your job employer or whatever has genetic information about you. And if you die or whatever in the world, and for an insurance policy, they'll bring you back. But there was something that happened, and a clone was made, and the person didn't die. So he's asking himself questions on, like, is he the clone, or is the person that's taken over his life the clone? Because they both would have the same memories, but he's not in his life right now. He's out of his life. So is he the clone, or is the person he's seeing the clone? And then the people that run the facility that does this stuff can't have two people out there, because then that breaks some kind of rules and stuff like that, so they can't have that coming out. So they have to kill one. So they're trying to kill him as he's trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And things happen. Action-packed, PG-13. In PG-13 movies, they can only say the F word like once, and they save it for this one. If you haven't seen it, it's definitely worth a watch. Second movie, End of Days. Of movies that had some killer soundtracks, this would be one. Had the Guns N' Roses song. There was on the trailer. They were like, I keep the that was pretty awesome track there. And there were other movies that had some pretty awesome soundtracks. Spawn, Judgment Night, The Crow, The Matrix. Yeah, any movie with Bridges and Racine on the soundtrack was pretty cool. This one had there's a Limp Bizkit track on it. Different. But basically, the end of days are coming. There's a girl, and she's been marked and prepared by Satanists to be the end of days. Satan's supposed to be coming, and not today. And then this cop basically has to fight him. And it's funny because they said they had to change the ending, because the original ending was really campy, and they were like, you know what, I don't think we should do that. And I was like, yeah. And then it's wild to think that, like, I think it was Hollywood, California, as the set for New York. Interesting. A lot of glamorization of California and New York in a lot of movies. So, but I wouldn't say this is glamorizing New York, but an interesting movie. A lot of interesting twists and turns in it. Creepy. It's a horror movie, definitely, and well played. As I said, for as a movie like this would go, yeah, well played. Interesting. And well worth a watch if you're into horror movies. I don't know if I have. Oh yeah, no, I do have it. I do have it. It's right here. Yeah. So that's one of the ones where I'm like, it's worthy to have a DVD and a VHS because that's awesome. Because the VHS is cool. Anyways, getting a little off track there. Those ADD moments when they kick. All right, third movie. Cool World. What, Carl Baskin? No, not Carl Baskin. Carl. Oh, good Lord, I can't think of his name right now. It's the guy that did Fritz the Cat, which I have seen Fritz the Cat. I did not watch the sequel. I was surprised enough to watch Fritz the Cat. I'm like, this is a wild movie. Cool World is like the guy that did Fritz the Cat's version of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You know, but it's way more adult. Very interesting tale. Brad Pitt's in there, and it's basically there's Kim Basinger too. There's a guy and he draws this animated world. Well, the animated world is real, and there's something that's in Las Vegas that can that's hidden in Las Vegas that basically can bring the cartoon world to the real world, and he's trying to find it to bring this character that he really likes to life or whatever world. But there's a detective there who played by Brad Pitt who has got to, who's not having that. He said, no, we're not having that garbage. That's not supposed to happen. And then, yeah, like chaos ensues. It's very interesting, like movie. Definitely did not have the budget that Who Framed Roger Rabbit had. But very interesting. I don't know why in the world I can't think of the guy's name. He did Fritz the Cat. Yeah. I think he did. Did he do Heavy Metal? I don't know if he did Heavy Metal. I gotta look at this guy's name real quick. Sorry. But yeah, I know we did this real quick. Oh, Ralph Bakshi. I knew it was Ralph Bakshi. I said Carl at first. I think that was like the Tiger King guy. No, Ralph Bakshi. Bakshi. It's Bakshi. Bakshi. Whatever. Yeah. Anyways, it's dark fantasy, adult animation. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, interesting movie, interesting concepts, some really interesting art too. Like I said, definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it. And it seems that there is a movie missing. I don't know what movie's missing. But of these movies, you have The Sixth Day and End of Days, which both have Arnold Schwarzenegger in them. And then you also have End of Days and Cool World, which both have Gabriel Byrne in them. So, I don't know what could fill the empty spot here and still connect. Maybe another Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Maybe I don't think there's another Arnold Schwarzenegger Gabriel Byrne movie. If there was an Arnold Schwarzenegger Brad Pitt movie that could do the Cool World with Brad Pitt, and then the thing would give it like a circular flow. I don't know. I have Junior on VHS, but it's not going to fit in the booklet. And I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of opportunities that can be presented in there to fill that spot, because there's a bunch of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies that I haven't mentioned. Like I said in the prior videos, it was Commando, Terminator 1 through 3, Red Heat, Total Recall, Last Action Hero, The Running Man, and then on this one got Sixth Day and End of Days. So I don't know, or maybe just a Brad Pitt movie or something like that. So the Cool World links up with Brad Pitt, and then Sixth Day and End of Days has Arnold Schwarzenegger. Then End of Days of Cool World has Gabriel Burns. Possible. I don't know. Anyways, I've been talking for way too long. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This is for movies, and I'm gonna do a video a day. I'm doing a video a day until I get a silver play button or a gold play button if I'm lucky. Thanks so much for watching. Please tell your friends, share, like, comment. Well, you can't comment because I got the comments. I'm sorry, but subscribe, and thanks so much. Hit the like or dislike if you don't want to see anymore.